What happens when the son of a dancehall king grows up to rule his own kingdom and then joins forces with that very king on stage? A young star with music in his DNA, a business mind, a love story that's lasted years, and now two kids and a growing empire. LikkleVybz, born Adidja Jaheim Palmer, is not just living under the shadow of his father, Vybz Kartel. He's creating his own lane, one hit song, one family milestone, and one business move at a time. A chart-ready performer sharing the stage with none other than his legendary father, Vybz Kartel, who returned to the spotlight after his release from prison in 2024. He's got a loyal fan base, a long-time love in Britney Hearnee, two beautiful children, a thriving record label, and a mansion with his name on it, thanks to none other than Vybz Kartel himself. And if you didn't know, his mother, Tanesha "Shorty" Johnson, is the boss lady behind the scenes, managing his entire career. This is the full story of LikkleVybz, a dancehall prince who's already moving like a king. Kindly hit that like and subscribe button as we dive in. Born for this life. Born on April 18th, 2003, in Kingston, Jamaica, Adidja Jaheim Palmer entered the world with heavy expectations on his shoulders. As the firstborn son of the WorlBoss himself, Vybz Kartel, and businesswoman Tanesha "Shorty" Johnson, the spotlight was waiting for him before he could even walk. Growing up around music studios, powerful voices, and dancehall royalty, LikkleVybz's childhood was anything but ordinary. He picked up the drums at an early age, not realizing that those simple beats were the start of a much bigger rhythm, one that would shape his life. Alongside his younger brother, Akil LikkleAddi Palmer, LikkleVybz would soon launch into the music world, not just as artists, but as producers, businessmen, and visionaries. UTG, the rise of a new generation. The two brothers co-founded UTG, short for Uptown Gaza. But this wasn't some cute side project for the kids of a dancehall giant. It was a full-blown movement. Under their independent label, Uptown Gaza Records, LikkleVybz and LikkleAddi started producing and releasing tracks that felt fresh, mature, and undeniably catchy. Their 2022 album, Team Different, was the statement fans didn't know they needed. It proved that UTG wasn't just riding the cartel wave. They were creating their own tsunami. Hits like $, Gial Anthem, and Give Thanks started gaining traction. Collaborations with their father on tracks like Lemonade and Lighter brought major attention, but LikkleVybz's solo work began to stand out on its own. Tracks like Fresh Pair and Rich Off showed lyrical maturity and star power. With over 220,000 Instagram followers and millions of streams online, LikkleVybz was quickly becoming the real deal. And behind every music video, tour schedule, and contract negotiation was one strong woman. Shorty, their mother, the manager, mentor, and glue holding it all together. A love story with Britney Hearnee. While the music was taking off, so was a love story that most fans didn't even see coming. LikkleVybz has been in a long-term relationship with his girlfriend, Britney Hearnee, a woman who's been with him through the early stages of fame and stayed by his side through it all. Their relationship was kept mostly private at first, but over the years, photos, soft captions, and family moments started popping up online. Fans were intrigued. Who was this stunning, grounded woman that had captured the heart of Vybz Kartel's son? Eventually, the rumors were confirmed. Not only were LikkleVybz and Britney together, but they had taken a major step into adulthood. They became parents. Father of two, a new legacy begins. A few years ago, a photo leaked online showing LikkleVybz and Britney smiling next to each other, her baby bump clearly visible. The internet exploded. Vybz Kartel's firstborn was about to make him a grandfather for the second time. While many thought his younger brother, LikkleAddi, had already stolen that title, LikkleVybz was quietly preparing for fatherhood in his own way. Today, it's confirmed that LikkleVybz and Britney Hearnee are proud parents of 2 children, a boy and a girl. And if you look at any behind-the-scenes photos, one thing is clear: he's a dedicated father. Despite his rising fame and constant studio grind, LikkleVybz always makes time for his kids. Whether it's birthday parties, beach trips, or private family dinners, the young artist is balancing celebrity life with real-life parenting. And that, more than any hit single, shows just how mature he's become. Houses for the Princes, Vybz Kartel's gift. In one of the most heartwarming and symbolic moments in dancehall history, Vybz Kartel bought houses for both LikkleVybz and LikkleAddi. This wasn't just about luxury, it was about legacy. The WorlBoss wanted to make sure his children had foundations, literally and figuratively, on which to build their lives and careers. The houses were a quiet flex, posted subtly on social media, but felt heavily by fans. It was the type of generational wealth move that showed how Kartel was thinking 10 steps ahead. Now, with a roof over his growing family's head, LikkleVybz can focus entirely on music and fatherhood without distraction. The power of Shorty, mother and manager. Behind every great man is a greater woman, and in this story, that woman is Tanesha Shorty Johnson. Shorty isn't just the mother of LikkleVybz and LikkleAddi, she's the manager of their music careers, the executive producer on many UTG projects, and the main force behind their brand. And if you've seen interviews or family clips, you'll notice she's not just managing their careers, she's shaping them into smart, independent businessmen. A balancing act: fame, family, and focus. The most impressive thing about LikkleVybz isn't just the music, or the kids, or even the business moves. It's how he balances it all. He's part of a generation that's learning in real time how to navigate fame without losing their soul. And so far, he's doing it well. He stays out of drama, keeps his relationship low-key but strong, and focuses on delivering for his fans. His Instagram isn't flooded with flashy posts or clout chasing, just the occasional performance snippet, family shot, or sneak peek of new music. He's also a firm believer in gratitude. His track, Give Thanks, speaks volumes about where his mindset is at. Stay grounded, stay focused, and trust the process. A prince preparing for the throne. LikkleVybz isn't a rising star anymore. He's a star. Full stop. He's a father, a partner, a musician, a businessman, and a leader for young dancehall talent. He came from greatness, yes, but he's earning his own respect every step of the way. With 2 children, a woman who's held him down for years, a house gifted by his legendary father, and a mother who manages his empire, LikkleVybz is walking a path that blends culture, family, and creativity. He's clearly building a kingdom of his own. If you're a fan of LikkleVybz, drop your favorite song in the comments. And if you think he's next in line to rule dancehall, hit that like and subscribe button. We've got more fire stories coming soon.